Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and on this video, I will be doing an out-of-theater review, a non-spoiler review, for Insidious Out of the Further. And I was not impressed. I think I need to watch the movie first and then buy something from it. I don't regret this purchase, but I don't know. I probably... Well, let me show you what I got. So they had a deal, $24.99, and you get both. So this is the tin popcorn container, which is nice. It's got red inside, Insidious on the bottom, and then you get the drink cup with it. It's got the black top on it. So I'm happy with these. I mean, I'm kind of glad I purchased them, but so I went to see the movie at Regal, and one of the things that I like about Regal is they have all of the, like, the popcorn containers, they have the drink cups, they have whatever they're selling for the movies. They are in front of the, like the candy stand, in front of the concession stand. And you can just pick what you want, you bring it up. What I don't like, and because you get a free drink and free popcorn, is they put it into these. So right now, that's got a bunch of butter in it, and I'm not happy about that. And the drink's got soda, old soda. When I go to AMC, and one of the reasons why I want to go to Regal is I'm pretty sure that the screen was going to be brighter. AMC shows stuff dark, and I don't like that. And knowing that Insidious is in the dark a lot, I wanted to see it on a bright screen. But when I go to AMC and I purchase something like this, is they will give you it separately, and then you get an actual, like, paper popcorn tub and, like, the paper drink container, so you could do everything separately, and you take these home clean and unused. I didn't know that Regal didn't do that. I don't like that. I was also hoping that they had a Spider-Man tin popcorn container, but, you know, it's popular. They didn't have any at all. They had a ton of stuff for the Odyssey, but nothing for Spider-Man. I guess that's to be expected. I did buy the cup, but now I kind of wish I bought the tin. But the theater was okay. I mean, a little bit of... So I bought my ticket. I didn't really look at... You know, I just said, oh, that's a good spot, and I bought it online. And I'm looking at the ticket on my phone, and it says 12. Like Auditorium 15, 12. And I'm like, 12? That's weird. Why? What seat is just 12 these days? It's like A, B, C, D, E. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm like, I just don't see a row of just numbers. So I go up and actually ask these guys, I'm like, I'm sorry to bug you, but do you just have a number? This is kind of weird. And they're like, no, that is strange. Ours is like E whatever. I'm like, okay. And I'm looking around and I'm like, I guess I'll just sit in seat 12, like any random seat. And I'm like, okay, this is, and then the movie starts like 6:30 and there's no trailers or anything. And I'm like, am I in the right theater? Maybe I'm in someplace completely different. And so I get out, I leave my stuff in my seat, and I go out and I look, okay, well, Insidious, 6:30, Auditorium 15, and an usher walks by, and I go, excuse me, My seat says 12. What does 12 mean? And he goes, it's I2. And I went, I2? And he goes, yeah, it's not 12. It's the letter I and 2. I'm like, oh shit, dude, thank you. I'm so, oh man. I did, and I re-looked at it and I went, okay, I guess it is I2. It looks like 12, but it's I2. So I found my seat, which was at the very top. The theater had some people in it. It wasn't packed. It's probably, it will be, have more people in it later. But there were a ton of trailers. And then we get to the movie, and I have a bad feeling from, if any of you have seen the Insidious movies in the theater, when there's the opening scene and then there's the credit that says Insidious, and it takes up the entire screen, and there's this note. It's like, and then it disappears. And it's loud, and it's very jarring. In this one, it wasn't. It just like, oh, okay, that could have been louder. I thought the whole film was flat. I didn't think, like, the performances were fine. There's two little girls in it who are very good actresses, which is rare for kid actors. The main woman in it is fine. And Lynn Shay is in it, and she's always good. The directing, I guess, is fine. The story really does seem like it's a part 2. The villain seems like something that should have been set up already, because I just didn't care. And it's just a straight line. It's just flat. Like a movie has ups and downs. And this, for me, did not have that. It's also, I think that it's missing the humor of the paranormal investigators, Lee Winnell and the other guy from the other films. This has somebody who's kind of like that. She works in a tattoo store. I just didn't. All these people to me were, even though nothing against the actors, it just seemed flat. And I just wasn't that interested in this. With that being said, when I first saw Conjuring 4, Last Rites, I fell asleep in it 3 times. And I thought it was boring. I did not like it. And then I got I watched it on Blu-ray and really enjoyed it. Maybe this will be the same thing, because I did find it boring. And it might be that I just didn't think anything was that interesting. I didn't think that the characters were really interesting. I didn't think... There's a lot of didn't think in this, which is a shame. I know some people will probably really like it. But I just found it dull. And I was yawning. And I did kind of, and then the eyes opened. And I don't think I fell asleep in it like I did with Conjuring 4. But since I'm a completist, I will probably, I know I'm going to buy this when it comes out on Blu-ray. And I'll rewatch it. And I might re-like it. Or I might like it. It's just... the story itself isn't that interesting, because we've already had a few movies before this one with characters that we've set up, characters that we like, and like demons that have already been set up that kind of keep reappearing. I know part 3 is a prequel and it has a completely different family in it, but for some reason that was done better than this. This is a completely different, like, family. It's a mother and a daughter. It begins with a mother and a daughter. The daughter grows up. She has her own kid. And she starts seeing these things. And she realizes that she has these powers. She meets up with Lin Shaye in the further, and who is throughout the whole movie. It isn't just like a little cameo. So she's throughout the whole film. And the mom has a boyfriend who's a cop. And then a woman, like I said, who works at this tattoo place, she shows up and helps them along. I wasn't really interested in, you see in the trailer, there's like these 3 old people walking around. I didn't really care. And then our main villain, who is kind of like a cult leader, he just really seems like something that should have been set up in a previous movie, and then he comes after them in the second movie, because the whole idea is, you know, out of the further is that the mom can pull things out into the real world, and so all the baddies, especially our main guy, want to come out into the real world. And I just didn't really find it that interesting. It's been this way now with a few films. Conjuring 4, I didn't like it when I saw it, but I liked it on, you know, when I watched it on Blu-ray. Black Phone 2 is another one. Was not a fan of it in the theater. I do own it on Blu-ray. I have a feeling when I watch it, I'm going to like it, and I'm probably going to like it better than the first one. This, I have a feeling, same thing, that it's going to be that when I watch it on Blu-ray, I'm probably going to like it more. You know, Evil Dead Burn, I saw twice in the theater, really enjoyed it, so I'm probably going to enjoy that even more when it comes out on Blu-ray. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to just keep repeating myself. It didn't do it for me. It's just every once in a while you see these movies that are, and it's not like a flat line like it's dead. It's just feels one note. You know, the jump scares weren't really jump scares. The music stingers weren't really stingers. Anything that was supposed to be a surprise really didn't feel like a surprise. I'd like to know how this came about, because it's got, you know, Jason Blum, it's got, you know, everybody that basically has worked on, you know, James Wan is one of the producers, Lee Winnell is one of the producers, Oren Peli, I think is how you say his last name, the guy who created Paranormal Activity, he's on it. So it has all of the big wigs, all of the big people from Blumhouse working on it. And the director is also the writer. So my guess would be, hey, I got this really good idea for a new, you know, Insidious movie. People liked Conjuring 4. Why don't we make another one? Why not? And I hope the film does make money. I want us to support horror. If it's on streaming or in the theaters, I want horror to always do well, even if I don't like it. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. It just didn't do it for me, but maybe later it will. So if I had to give this a rating, like a 1 out of 5, I wanted to say 3. But as I was walking from the theater to the car, I'm like, I don't even know if I could do a 3. Maybe a 2. maybe. Yeah. It didn't even have the feel like in the other movies where they use the house that they're in as the further, and it's got the smoke and the lights, and that's something that I really like. I like the Insidious movies better than the Conjuring movies. Conjuring movies are horror, Insidious are terror, and I love how they take the house and that just people are in, they're just living in this house, and that's what they turn into the further with lighting and smoke and all that stuff. I dig that, because I dig that we flip back and forth between the normal house and the further house. And it's the same, you know, you see the same TV, you see the same sofa, you see the same table. I really enjoy that. They did that in this, but it just didn't feel the same to me. It just, yeah. I don't know, maybe I could go 2.5. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So I think a 2.5. So, if you enjoy the Insidious movies, sure, why not? Go check it out in the theater. If not, you know, wait for streaming. But, I enjoyed the last one a lot more. I think, what was it? Insidious, The Red Door. I think it was The Red Door. Was the title of it. I enjoyed that one a lot more. But yeah, I mean, if you enjoy the Insidious movies, check it out, I guess. Or just wait. Or go see Mutiny with Jason Statham. I kind of wish I saw that instead, since I'm a big Statham fan. Yeah, maybe I should have gone to see that instead. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And let me know down below if you go to see Insidious Out of the Further. Let me know what you think. You know, please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video. Okay. All right. Bye.